Hey everyone, so welcome to my first YouTube video finally. In this video we are going to be stretching legs, and this is a beginner video. So this is for you if you have never stretched or you just want a nicer and not that intense routine, then this is definitely for you. I will do all the exercises with you. We're going to start with a warm-up, and then we're going to do some active flexibility and strength exercises, and then we're going to do some passive stretches. Let's get started. So we're going to start with a warm-up, and the first exercise for a warm-up is side lunges. We're going to do 10 repetitions, and then we're going to do some squats. So I want you to be lunging to the side, coming back up, and then to the other side. And the lower you can go in this exercise, the better it is. But we want to make sure that our upper body stays nice and tall so we don't fall down here. This is also an exercise, but this is not what we're doing now. So let's do another 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we will be gathering our legs, and we are going to do 10 squats. Coming down and back up. You can pretty much do whatever you want with your hands. I kind of like to have my hands in front of me, but if you want them on your shoulders, like this, on your hips, up to you. We're gonna do another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And what I want you to do now, I want you to stop this video, and then you're gonna repeat 2 more sets of squats and 2 more sets of lunges. Awesome to have you back. I hope you feel a bit more warm. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna do a little bit of conditioning. So we're on all fours. I'm gonna be lifting up one leg, 90 degrees in my foot and 90 degrees in my knee. And I'm gonna be lifting up as high as I can here. We really wanna try not to arch too much in this position, but if you arch a little bit, that's okay. So we're gonna do 10 repetitions. Let's do another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to be switching legs, and 10 on this leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. So the next exercise we're going to do is a hip thrust or a glute bridge. So we're lying down, shoulder blades on the mat, heels down in the ground, and I'm going to be lifting up my glutes and my hips as high as I can. I really want to be thinking about using my butt in this exercise, and we're going to do 10 repetitions here as well. We have 5 left, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the next exercise we're going to do is a leg lift. So we want to have the bottom leg bent, and then I'm going to be lifting the top leg as high as I can and as close to my chest as I can. So if you come up only here, that's all good. If you come all the way in, I want you to be doing that. So we really want to be challenging that range of motion we have here. And we're going to be doing 10 repetitions. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to switch legs and just really want to make sure to keep them as straight as we can. 1, 2, 3. And 10. Nice work. So what I want you to do now, I want you to stop the video again, and I want you to repeat all those exercises one more time, 10 repetitions on each leg. So I hope you feel warm after doing all those exercises. What we're going to do now, we are going to stretch our hamstrings. So if you can sit comfortably here, I want you to sit here. If you feel that you can barely sit here because you're quite tight behind your legs, you can use a block or a towel to place it under your glutes. It's going to make it a bit easier. And in the first stretch, we're going to bring our knees and heels together, and I want you to lift up your chest, and we're going to be bringing our stomach down to our quads. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds, and we're going to do it 2 times. So we're setting up, and we're holding our first 30 seconds. So looking up if you can, chest up and proud. squeezing your quads, making sure our legs are straight. If this is very hard to hold, you are very welcome to support yourself with your hands here. And we only have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. I hope you could feel it stretch a little bit behind your legs. We're gonna do another stretch here. So now we're gonna open our legs and we wanna be folding into the middle. So we're gonna do this one for 30 seconds 2 times as well. So I've started the timer. We're bringing our chest up, our stomach down to the ground, and we're gonna be holding here for another 20 seconds. So we really wanna be thinking about arching in this exercise so we're not rounding our back. We have 10 seconds left. And 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna take it back to our first stretch. If you need a bit of a longer break, feel free to just pause the video. And we have started another 30 seconds here. Chest up and proud. And we only have 20 seconds left. Arching as much as you can through the back. We want to be thinking about sticking our bum out. Straight legs, 10 seconds. Trying to breathe and really relax as much as we can. Nice, and we're done. We're gonna do our last 30 seconds of this one. So, opening our legs, turning our feet a little bit out, chest up, stomach down to the ground. Awesome work. We have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. So we are going to do another hamstring stretch, and for this one we are going to be using the wall. So I'm moving my hips all the way into the wall. I'm gonna be lifting my legs up. I'm gonna be bending one knee so my foot is flat on the wall. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab around my other leg if you can, and we're gonna be bringing the leg into your chest. If this is very hard, you can also use a strap or you can use a piece of fabric to pull your leg in. Or if you feel this stretch already here, just stay here. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds, and the 30 seconds has started. So this should feel a bit more relaxing than the previous one. So really wanna relax. Allow our hamstrings to release. If you feel that you get more and more warm throughout the session, you're very welcome to grab the leg and bring it a little bit in as it gets easier. And we're done with this leg, and we're gonna do 30 seconds on the other leg. So making sure our foot is flexed, so toes are down. And we have only 10 seconds left here. 3, 2, 1, and done. Really nice. We're gonna do it one more time on each leg. So we're back on 30 seconds. On the leg we started with, flexed foot, bringing the leg in as close as we can to our chest, making sure our quad is super tight. Awesome work. We only have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. And we're switching legs. 30 seconds on our other leg. And we have 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and break. Nice. So have a little break, And we will move on to stretching our quads, so the front of our legs. For this exercise, we're going to be using a block, or you can use a towel or a piece of fabric, just something soft to put under your knee. So I'm placing my block down on the mat. My other leg steps in front. And what I'm going to do here, I want to make sure not to arch through my back. So I'm squeezing my core, tilting my hips forward. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to lift up my back leg. So I'm lifting up my back foot. And what we want to be doing here, we want to be really squeezing our glutes, pushing the hips forward. As you can see, it's quite hard to keep your balance here. So if you have a chair or something you can hold on to, or even a wall, feel free to use that. If you feel it is hard to reach your leg, you can also just use a towel or something to wrap around your leg, so you don't need to have it all the way in. And we're going to hold 30 on one leg. Then we're going to come down into our hip flexor stretch. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch legs. So our first 30 seconds has started. I'm squeezing my glutes. You should feel the stretch on the front of the leg that's bent, so this back leg. You have 10 seconds left. And 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We're bringing this foot down, and we're going to be bringing our hips down to the ground. So we want to be keeping our chest up and bringing our hips as far down as you can. If you can't come all the way down here, that's no problem at all. Just come as far down as you can. We only have 10 seconds left. So you should feel it on the front of the leg that's on the block. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Have a break. Nice work. We're gonna switch our legs, and we're gonna do 30 seconds up here first, and then we're gonna do another 30 seconds when we sink our hips down. So the difference between these exercises is that in this one you will feel it further down on your quad, while in the second one you will feel it mainly on the top here. We have 10 seconds left. Remember to squeeze your glutes, tilt your hips, squeeze your core, so we're bringing the hips up. Nice. Putting the leg down, sinking down with our hips, trying to really force our hips down to the ground. So if it helps you, place your hand on your hips and just push them down. Nice work. We have 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and break. Nice work. If you feel that you want to stretch your hip flexors and your quads a bit more, feel free to pause the video and just repeat those 2 exercises one more time on each leg. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna stretch our glutes. So we're gonna lie down on our back. We're gonna place one foot on top of the other knee, making sure our foot is flexed. And then I'm gonna be gripping onto this bottom leg, and I want to be pulling it into my chest. So if you feel that this is very hard for you, you can also place a block under your hips, and we're going to be putting one leg on top of the other here, and that should just, it stretches the same, but it just makes the stretch a bit easier to do. And we're going to hold it 30 seconds. So you want to make sure we're pushing the knee out to the side and bringing the foot into the chest. Nice. We have 10 seconds left. Also remember to lift your chest up, so we're arching through the back, because if I round my back, then I don't really feel the stretch that much. And we're gonna be switching legs. 30 seconds on this leg. We have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. So we're gonna shake off our legs, and the last thing, we're gonna stretch our calves. So feel free to use a wall. I'm not gonna use a wall just because I want you to be able to see it better. Step forward with one leg, and the leg that is being stretched now is my back leg. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bend my knee, and I try to bring my knee to the ground, keeping my feet facing forward. So I kind of don't wanna have strange angles going to the sides here. And we're gonna hold 15 seconds here. So it is really stretching the bottom part of my calf and the back leg. We have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. And I'm gonna straighten my knee. And now I wanna be thinking of bringing my hip down to the ground. So I'm not bringing my knee down to the ground, I'm bringing my hip down to the ground while I keep my quad super straight, so my leg is straight. Sorry, keep my quad super tight. Nice. And we're done with this leg. We're gonna be switching legs. So we do 15 seconds, making sure that our heel and the back leg is down in the ground. And we're straightening a leg. Remembering the heel down in the ground, squeezing the quad, keeping our leg super tight. Really nice. So we are done with our calf stretches. If you feel that you want to stretch your calves for a little bit longer, just pause the video, use your own timer, and just go a little bit back and stretch them for a little bit longer. So this was all I had for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this session. If you have any questions, just write a comment and I will try to answer all your questions the best that I can. Thank you so much.